Yeah, no, I definitely think I've come a long way. It's been a whirlwind of a season for me, from getting cut and going to the D League for the whole season, and coming back and winning the MVP and actually being able to play here and having significant minutes. So, I couldn't have pictured this, going any better for me. I couldn't picture this happening at all. So, I'm just glad to be here.
What did you, in your just brief time, like the last couple of weeks, what did you see from this team, just with all the injuries and the guys in suits on the side, and still trying to find a way to beat a team like the Spurs that execute like they do?
I think we definitely tried what we could. It was just tough, having so many injuries. We haven't really ever played together. I didn't even know any of the plays. So, I mean, it's a tough situation to put, 9 guys in that have never played together at all. And I don't think anybody could envision this, in training camp. With the guys that, if you looked at our roster, you would automatically think these guys are like a playoff team. They're a championship contender. And to have everything happen like it has, I mean, that's just how the business is. So, yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, 2 weeks ago, I didn't even think that I was getting a call up. So, I was getting ready to go to Puerto Rico. I decided to go to Puerto Rico to make some extra money, and my mind was on that. It wasn't even on the NBA anymore because I just felt like, all right, they just passed me over. This is how it is. I go do something else. But weird things happen. I ended up getting a call, and everybody gets hurt. I mean, it's the weirdest thing. Like, it still sounds weird to me saying it. Like, everybody gets hurt, and then I start in the playoffs. That's.
How much do you feel that helped you as you approach next season?
I mean, it definitely has helped me. A lot of guys don't even make it to the playoffs, let alone be able to go there and start against San Antonio Spurs, whether we lost or not. We got beat pretty bad, but the experience that I gained from that was invaluable. Just moving forward, just to be able to be in a situation like that. A lot of guys don't be able. A lot of guys are not able to do that. So, I take a lot from it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I did. I feel like teams that were watching or whoever was watching could see that I could definitely play. Yesterday I missed some shots that I normally hit. In the first game, I think I played pretty well. So, I think I did. I think I took advantage of my opportunity. It was tough, given the circumstances of what we were under, but.
Drew, as one of the young guys in the league, I'm sure you heard about Jason Collins today coming out. What are your thoughts about that? Does it mean, as a young guy playing professional basketball, does that mean anything at all?
I mean, not to me. I mean, he plays basketball. I mean, I don't care if he's gay or not. I mean, it's good for him that he came out. I'm sure a lot of people are going to support him, as well as I do. I mean, that's your choice. You want to come out, it's on you. At the end of the day, it's basketball. It's what it's about. He's a good player, been around this league for a long time, and I wish him the best.
And from being in locker rooms, do you think there's going to be any kind of problem for him?
Yeah, you may meet a guy or two here and there that, may say something, maybe a little ignorant, but you gotta live your life. Don't worry about what the next man's gonna say. If you were worried about what the next man was gonna say about everything, you probably couldn't even play the basketball game because you got so many media and commentators saying. I haven't watched the game yesterday, but I'm pretty sure they were ripping us up on TV. So, I mean, I don't care what they think about me. He shouldn't care what they think about him.
Andrew, I know you had a good experience in the relationship with Kobe last year, and then kind of coming back. He's hurt when you come back. But how would you describe what you've seen and learned from him in person, and kind of what it's taught you about?
Yeah, I mean, the guy's a warrior. Just being around him last year, I kind of tried to take that mentality on myself as being just, nothing can penetrate your mind. I think that's how he is. I mean, nothing ever bothers that guy. Even when he was hurt, the first thing he said to me, it's a small thing to a giant. And, I know he's going to be fine. And just because I know his heart and how he conducts himself. He's always going to try to be the best at everything. He's such a competitor. You can't teach those things, man. You just seeing a guy like that, you want to pattern yourself like that because you don't want anything to ever affect you. And, his knowledge of the game is crazy. He could definitely be a coach if he wanted to any day. He told me he's not going to do that, but his knowledge of the game is crazy. So just to have him around to tell me anything is always a blessing for me.
Now you're from another guard perspective, you had very little time with Nash. but did you pick up anything? I mean, I know he was hurt and wasn't able to play, but just the way he conducts himself.
Yeah, I mean, Steve Nash, one of the nicest guys I've ever met, first off. And, you know, I always thought you had to have, you know, somewhat of like a bad boy, you know, image in the league to kind of gain people's respect. But I've been watching Steve Nash for a long time, and to finally meet him and see what kind of guy he was. He was like a pure heart, and, you know, he does everything for the betterment of the team. So, you know, I didn't get to play with him that long. I wish I did. But, you know, I definitely, you know, I watched him when I could. You know, I definitely picked his brain. You know, I asked him a lot of questions when I was playing, and I would come to the bench, you know, ask him a lot of things, him and Steve Blake when they were out. So, again, you know, the experience that him, Kobe, all these guys have is just invaluable. So I like to be around it to soak it all in. You know, it always helps me.
Can you talk to Mitch about moving forward, maybe playing with the summer league team or anything of that nature?
You know, we really don't know, you know, what's going to happen yet. You know, I have a weird type of situation, you know, with being called up and everything that's been going on. So, you know, we really don't know. He said he's going to be in touch with me about, you know, what we're going to do this summer. You know, he wants me to be here to, you know, work out and things like that. But I don't have anywhere to live out here. So I don't know how this is going to work. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Are you tied into Puerto Rico, or are you out of that?
No. Once I got called up, that the Puerto Rico thing was, you know, that was done. So
And that was going to be for good money for you?
it was gonna be like $5,000 a week, something like that. You know, I was only making $24,000 in the D League for the whole year, so I definitely needed that. I was looking forward to that. But you know, can't beat coming here. You know, coming here is just, I would have traded this for the world.